What's up, YouTube? We are on our way to the gym. It is leg day, so we are going to be going and hit some legs this morning. This evening, we will be going to hit chest with Tom. See Tom for the first time. I don't think he's worked out in probably about 5 years, so that's going to be interesting. So, but yeah, today after the workout, come back, eat something. And I'm probably going to spend 6-7 hours doing, trying to do some literature review of my own, if I can, about notch angles and things like that, and maybe working on my thesis a little bit. Tomorrow I'm going to have to actually go into Cleveland. I think I'm going to do the notch angles, stuff like that, so that when I come back, I have to send out emails today too. But when I come back from, once I hear from what's his name? One of the professors I'm reaching out to for microwear, and then I'll be able to do that. So. But all in all, it is a good day. Yeah, we're gonna hit some legs. We're gonna probably just kind of do like the same split as I did last time. I don't think I recorded it last time I did legs. No, I did. I might end up just kind of looking at that, just using that, clip it, put it in. Because, I don't know. I'm trying to make sure I put out some videos and things like that, but, it's also kind of a little bit of a hassle to record everything. I'm going to record it. I mean, I need to stop being such a loser about it, but it's not too hard. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting this leg workout in and doing chest later with Tom. That'll be fun. Could have done chest first and then waited to do legs later, and made Tom do legs for his first workout in 5 or 6 years. But that probably would have been kind of mean, probably, So I'm not going to do that to him, but I figure it's probably better to get him into the gym doing chest or arms or something over legs, because I don't know. So I kind of like the thought of first time someone ever does, trains, have them do legs, because if they come back, then they're kind of serious, right? But at the same time, it's like you make them do legs, and they're just like, oh, this kind of sucks, I don't even want to do this, and they just won't come back. So I guess you have to know who you're working with. You know what I mean? Like, for someone like me, if someone was like, we train legs, I'm like, well, I guess if you go back tomorrow and know you're serious, that I'm going to be coming back, because, that's just how things work for me. But other people, train legs and say, all right, well, come back tomorrow, and then they get up the next day and can't walk, and they're like, well, I don't really want to do this because that sucked yesterday. And legs are probably especially when you first start training legs, if you haven't trained them, your legs probably don't look all that great. So when you get a pump in them, it's not really like I don't know, just doesn't look as cool, I guess, until you get maybe like massive legs, and then it starts kind of looking cool. Which I would like to get bigger legs, but yeah. Beta alanine's kicking in. Get my face all itchy. I like when people like take beta alanine for the first time, and then they're like, why do I feel all itchy? Like, why does my skin feel tingly? It's like, well, it's just part of it, you know? But, yeah. Anyways, I don't really have much to say. I guess we could do some kind of philosophy today. I guess that was a little bit, but what do we want to talk about philosophy-wise today? Well, I don't know. I feel like I've said it quite a bit. I guess something I kind of liked was a saying that said, you know, a lot of people have problems with procrastination, right? So, you know, they procrastinate, you know, I'll go to the gym tomorrow, or I'll go, you know, I'll do this tomorrow or do that tomorrow. I think really the only thing you should procrastinate when it comes to the gym anyways is that put off that rest day till tomorrow. You know? And the next day, go ahead and push back the rest day again, you know? Just keep pushing back those rest days and get after it every day, and which I kind of have gotten into that mindset a little bit, just because I almost have to force myself to take a rest day nowadays. I don't know. Just going to the gym just kind of helps give me an hour to a day. That's just me listening to music, working out, clearing my head. I'm really just only focused on lifting, you know, heavy weight. I don't know. There's nothing better, you know. And you're not thinking about anything else. You're just thinking about the task that is at hand. You know, keep you in that 3-foot world. You know, you're only focused on what's right in front of you. Which I kind of like that idea too, is, you know, 3-foot world thing is, you know, just focus on what's in front of you, what you can control, and then once you get past that, then you handle the next thing, and then you handle the next thing. You know, sometimes I think we can try to look too far ahead in our goals or things that need to be done, you know, be like, well, I need to go ahead and do this. Like, you know, I need to go get my degree. I need to go do this, whatever. But I think it's a lot of times more beneficial just to focus on the first step. So if you're wanting to go to college, you're like, well, I need to do this and that and that. First, start off by sending in an application. Then you do your FAFSA, and you know, look at scholarship. You know, you just do small things at a time, and over time, instead of being so concerned about all the different things you have to do, just focus on one thing at a time, and you'll get through it. And you know, take care of one task, start on the next task, and you know, things compound, and before you even realize it, you've completed your goal, you know. So I'm trying to kind of keep that with this idea on this whole thesis, right? Is, you know, I was looking kind of far ahead of like, well, I have to have this finished paper, you know, I have to have this, you know, 100-page paper possibly, and have to have that done. It's like, well, that's kind of far ahead. I mean, you don't want to get to the point where you think, well, I have all the time in the world, so you don't do anything. And I think a lot of people can get kind of messed up with that also, because then they procrastinate and then they have a bunch of things all due at once. So if you kind of start early on things, and then, you know, then you can kind of keep on one little task at a time, and then, you know, if you have time. But if you procrastinate the whole time, then all those things come due all at the same time. That's when you get to the point where you're like, well, I have so much to do, I can't do it all, you know. So, you know, there's a tricky balance, right? You know, you don't want to put things off to the point where then you have to rush to get a bunch of things done all at once. And but you don't want to, you know, freeze yourself up with thinking about, you know, the large goal. You need to kind of focus on the small things at first and then build up to it. Probably didn't make any sense. In my head it made sense, but I was kind of all over the place on that one. But I think you guys get what I'm saying. So we're gonna get in here, we're gonna hit these legs and get after it. I think I might just record the chest day with Tom tonight. I think I'm gonna just go work out without worrying about recording right now. I mean, you guys saw my if you guys watched my last leg day, then you'll kind of know what I did. So probably should have went back through and clipped up and just put all of like just the workout, like a playlist, because I've been trying to do playlists. I did like the long format videos, a playlist of, you know, road to 260 pounds, and then I did the motivational short playlist with all those shorts in there. Maybe I'll start doing that, you know, just trying to do small, you know, the 4-minute videos of me actually talking about the workout. But I'm gonna get in here before this pre-workout wears off and get this leg workout in. So I will see you guys after the workout. Stay pumped, stay blessed, and I'll see you in a little bit. What's up, YouTube? So we just finished doing legs, and we are going to go home, eat breakfast, shower, and get some work done, and send out a couple emails, and yeah, get some work done, work on some stuff. It was a good workout. Yeah, so I think, but yesterday was chest, right? Yeah, yesterday I recorded my workout, so yeah, good on that. Like I said, I'll probably just record today with Tom, just, you know, give him a little airtime, you know. I have to say, recording legs is fine and all, but part of me kind of likes just going in there doing legs, not recording it, just because legs is like that day that I really have to give like all my focus on, I feel like, to get like a really good workout. I mean, I can do that with recording, but I don't know, sometimes it's nice to, you know, just really be able to focus, put all my energy into it, especially today. You know, felt a little tired, unmotivated, but when you feel unmotivated, throw on some David Goggins and Jocko Willink and we were a couple other guys. You know, Joe Rogan, Arnold, maybe some Jay Cutler, Ronnie Coleman. But yeah, you know, a few of those guys. There's one guy, I can't remember. Is it Eric Dickerson? No. I have to look up who it was, but yeah, he kind of said something good. It's like, if you're something, has you off or something like that, just watch something to get you back on, I think it's good advice in general. Start listening to that, get locked back in, and that's all I can do. So, also, I was just talking about earlier about how, if you're working on some big goal, start with small steps, continuously work at it. And, that's the kind of thing you also have to remember is things aren't just going to happen for you, right? Like, you're not going to just sit down, watch TV, play video games, whatever all day and become a doctor or achieve whatever goal it is, whether you want to, get into like super, good physical condition, or whether it's achieving some kind of educational goal or any other kind of goal there is, playing piano, whatever. You can't just sit around and wait for things to happen. You have to put things in place and make it happen and make it go your way, because things don't just go your way. If you work hard enough, you can manipulate situations sometimes to make things that may be a downside of things and make them go your way. So, with my internship and my thesis stuff, I wanted to do microware and stuff like that. I probably should have reached out quite a bit earlier, right? About learning how to do the microware and stuff like that. And, part of that's my fault, right? So I didn't do earlier, so now I'm kind of paying the consequences. So I'm hoping I hear back soon, and I think I have until August 16th or something like that to get things done, right, for this internship portion of the summer. And I hope is that I can get things done, get the microware analysis done, and get those things done, and before then, so that I can have all my data, all my everything I need to then really start writing my thesis. I think I'm gonna maybe start trying to I'm starting to write it now, but after I get the microware analysis part of things, start writing that also. And I think that will just be a cool thing if I could have all that done before August 16th and have maybe a portion of my thesis already kind of written. And then during the August semester, I have classes which I'll need to focus on doing my homework for those classes. But if I have any extra free time, I need to lock in, not be like, well, I finished all my homework, so I'm going to go ahead and play video games or go mess around. Instead, be like, well, I got all my other stuff done. Let's write a little bit more of this thesis, right? And who knows, maybe by the time I reach the winter semester, whatever, I could have a good portion of my thesis already written, and if not, maybe all of it, and that would just make my time a little bit easier, put me on track to finish my master's a little bit earlier, and that would be amazing in my opinion. I would really be happy to have my thesis done and get my master's degree, because if I get my master's degree, then I'm going to be one step closer to my goals, right? And then who knows, maybe I'll go for a PhD. I don't know exactly, but maybe I will. So I really just need to lock in. But I'm not going to get too ahead of myself, right? Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and today, it's just going to be a couple emails. It's going to be working on a Word document. It's going to be like my thesis, and it's going to be, doing some literature review so that maybe tomorrow I can go get my notch angle things done. And that's part of also the email, is to see if I can hear back about that from one of my mentors. So, I'm going to put things in motion. I think I've made pretty good progress on things as of yet. I think I'm making a good deal of progress. I'm hoping maybe I can send out, what I have done so far, on this Excel sheet today. So, just try your best, and that's all you can give it, what I mean? But on the workout aspect thing, which is why you guys are watching this, not to hear about my work that you guys probably don't really care about, but yeah, what was I gonna say? Workout today was pretty good. I think I didn't do the sissy squats where I put the 45-pound plate under my heels on the squats today on the Smith machine. I decided just to go ahead and do kind of like normal squats a little bit with a little bit wider stance, just because I feel like I've been doing those other ones a lot lately, and I wanted to go back and do the other way a little bit and maybe try to work out a little bit of my lower back and what's it called, my butt, whatever you want to call it. I can't, my glutes, I don't even know I can think of that. I want to work out my glutes a little bit more, so because I haven't really been working them too much, so I figured, today we'll do that. We'll still do our leg extensions. I didn't do any leg press today. There's a lot of people on the machine today, so I just kind of did other things, and it never really opened up, so it's all right though. It's not really a big deal. Been doing it a lot. I'm working out twice a day, so I'm hitting legs quite a little bit more often anyways, so I'm not too worried about that. And my hope is I need to work on my inner thigh, I think, a little bit, which I know I have to do. I think it's an adduction or abduction. I can't remember which one it is, but I have to do one of those. But every time I do that, I end up not feeling right in a certain area, and just ends up kind of making me not be able to work out the rest of the week. So I don't want to do that, because I don't want to cause myself any injury. So maybe I might need to go a little lighter on it and just kind of just do it for a while, get myself used to it, make sure I stretch. I'm really bad about stretching. I've always been pretty bad about it. I talk about it all the time, like that I need to stretch, because you get too bound up in things, so you end up hurting a little bit. So stretching is probably a good idea, especially your legs. I feel like if your legs get super tight, that has it throws off your hip, and then it throws off your back a little bit. Then just if your legs are too tight, legs are what I usually end up having the most injuries on. Even though I know my wrist whole thing, but it's starting to feel better. It's still a little weird, but it's much better, and I have a feeling that by tomorrow would be. I think tomorrow's back day. So I did. Today was legs. Yesterday was chest. The day before was. Hey, did I do legs again? I shouldn't have. No, I did. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I'll figure that out later. Going twice a day is kind of has me a little off on my counts, I think. But we're gonna get in here, go ahead and eat, shower, and yeah. So that's the plan. Go out, work out later, but I think today I'm gonna try to look at the Excel sheet a little bit, send that out what I have so far. Email someone about something, start writing a couple things, and we'll get 5 or 6 hours of work in today, and then we'll do a full 8-hour, I think, tomorrow. So that's the plan, and I will see you guys later. So stay pumped, stay blessed, and talk to you guys later.